Hi, I'm Diane Kometa, and today on Dishin with Di, I'm going to show you how to make strawberry ice cream without using an ice cream maker. It's really delicious and creamy, and it's simple to make. So let's get started on Dishin with Di. You need some fresh strawberries that have been washed and the stem removed. You also need a little bit of strawberries that have been chopped into small pieces, some sweetened condensed milk, salt, and some vanilla bean paste or pure vanilla extract. In my fridge, I also have some heavy whipping cream that's chilling, and I have the bowl and the whisk attachment of my stand mixer in the freezer, and that's chilling because we're gonna whip that cream up. One last thing, I have some red food coloring here in case you want to make the strawberry ice cream a little deeper in color. That's optional. So the first thing that we're going to need and do is take these strawberries and we're going to puree them. So today I'm using an immersion blender, but I've also used a regular blender for this and a food processor. So I'm just going to take these, I'm going to put these into this little canister here, and just pop my immersion blender in there and turn this on, and I'm going to get these pulverized. Now, if you don't have these tools, you could do this by hand. It's just going to take you a little bit longer because you really want to get it really mashed up really well. So you could use like a potato masher or a fork if you have to. And that looks pretty well mashed up. Now I'm going to take the sweetened condensed milk, whoops, almost lost that, and I'm going to add this in, and then I'm going to put the vanilla extract, or this is actually vanilla bean paste, which I really love. So if you can't find that, then pure vanilla extract will be just fine. And this is going to help with that creaminess that you want when you use an ice cream maker. So this is the salt. I don't have an ice cream maker. I did at one time, but I don't have a lot of space. So I don't like things that just perform one task, and that's an ice cream maker. So maybe if I have more room in the future, I'll get one. But for now, this kind of recipe works perfectly for me. And this tastes so great. So I'm just gonna add this in. This is the vanilla bean paste. This really gives it a nice flavor. And then we're gonna mix it up again. Now, if you want to, you can add a little bit of red food coloring in there. I like it. I just put a little, few drops in just to kind of deepen the color, and just stir that in. And then I'm gonna take this mixture and put this into a bowl with these little pieces of chopped strawberries. Now, I like the strawberries chopped in little pieces like that because when I eat strawberry ice cream, I like that there are some pieces. I just don't like them really big because they tend to get icy. So I cut them up nice and small, and that's up to you if you wanna leave them bigger or leave them out. Okay, so into this bigger bowl, everything is gonna go. Put that in, and that looks a little dark right now, but we are going to be adding the heavy whipping cream to this, so that's going to lighten this up. And just mix this through, and then I'm just going to set this aside and go into my fridge, grab the whipping cream into my freezer, and get the bowl and the whisk, and then we're going to whip that cream up. I'm pouring my chilled cream into my very icy cold bowl that was in the freezer, and I'm going to turn my mixer on medium, and I'm going to start to whip this up. Now, if you want a full lesson on how to whip cream, I do have a video on that, but right now I'm just going to whip this up until it gets firm peaks, and then I'll show you what that looks like. This is what you're looking for. You just want it to be nice and full and fluffy. And now you can see where we're going with this. I'm going to take the whipping cream and I'm going to fold it in to the strawberry mixture. Look at that. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? So simple. Now, you don't want to stir this. Take your spatula, or if you have a nice whisk, you could use that, and just kind of fold it like this. Fold it over. You want to try to keep it nice and fluffy. Just keep folding it until you don't see any more streaks of that heavy whipping cream in there. I have a Rocky Road ice cream that uses a similar method. So I'll leave a link for that in the description box below, and you should definitely check that one out if you're a chocolate lover. But this looks pretty good to me, and I'm going to take this now, and I have a little container here. I'm going to pour it in. Gorgeous, with the little flicks of the strawberries in there. This is to go into your freezer for about 6 to 8 hours or overnight, but I already have one made, so I'm going to pop this in the freezer and I'll show you what that looks like. And here's the one I already made. Look at that. You can see the strawberries in there. It's nice and creamy, but let's give this a taste. Get some down there. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Lots of strawberry flavor, super creamy. If you had a gourmet ice cream sitting right next to this and you had to do a taste test, I don't think you'd be able to decide like which one was the one that was not made with an ice cream maker. It's really good, and you saw how simple that was. You just have to be patient because you got to put it in the freezer. So the full recipe with all the ingredients and measurements is on my website, dishinwithdi.com, and don't forget to check out that Rocky Road ice cream too. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I hope I made your life a little easier, more enjoyable, and delicious. Bye-bye now.